Hi, I'm Jeremy Nicholas, and welcome to Every Day in February. It's Saturday, the 16th of February. I'm a little bit shattered because I have spent the day at the Professional Speaking Association London Region meeting. Now, this is probably the best tip of all of the 16 days so far. Join the Professional Speaking Association. If you're serious about speaking and you want to get paid for it and you want to make a real career of it, or if you're someone that just has another job but you do speaking as part of that job, you have to present for your company, join the Professional Speaking Association. It's the PSA. Go to the website, it's professionalspeaking.biz, and it's basically the professional body in the United Kingdom for people who speak for a living. Now, I joined 5 years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's taking my speaking to another level. You meet so many great people. My background's broadcasting, and that's a bit of a cutthroat business. And, you know, when I did radio shows, if your radio show wasn't doing very well, you'd say to your colleagues, oh, my show's not, the ratings aren't very good. And they're thinking, I might get your show, because it's a cutthroat business. But the speaking world, or certainly in the PSA, everyone is so lovely, so friendly, so supportive that... For example, one of the most helpful people to me is a guy called Alan Stevens, who's the media coach. I do media training. That's one of my big things. He should be my biggest rival. He's the person that helps me the most of all. He's the guy who got me involved. Another one, Guy Clapperton, who also excellent media trainer. He's in my mastermind group. Michael Dodd, another guy who does media training, Australian guy. All really friendly, really helpful. We refer stuff to each other. So it's just a lovely, lovely place to... You don't really learn to speak with the Professional Speaking Association. It's not like Toastmasters where there's a rigorous program to teach you to speak. And, you know, if you're lacking in confidence and you want to speak in public, then Toastmasters would be a good thing to do. But if you want to really go to the next level and become a professional speaker, or if you already are but you just want to get better and better and better, join the PSA. Not so much to learn how to speak, but you do get excellent feedback whenever you speak, and there's other PSA people there. They'll come up to you quietly and go, yeah, you need a bigger start, or you need a better introduction, or that bit doesn't quite work. What you could do is this. So in that sense, it's excellent. But also, you've got people there that will help you with getting a book deal, getting a publisher, which will give you credibility as an expert when you're speaking. Today we had an excellent talk from Tiffany Kemp, who's a specialist in contracts, how to get a really good contract as a speaker, making sure you get paid in advance, all the things that could go wrong. And just loads of other things. There's people that will help you there. I help people with the video stuff, show reels, stuff like that. That's kind of my contribution. But we had Jeff Ram speaking us today. Now, Jeff is a brilliant speaker, guy from the Northeast, Sunderland fan, but he's a nice chap. And he talked about marketing. He's a marketing speaker. And he's just one of the best speakers you'll ever see. He's so passionate. His stories are funny. And I've come back with loads and loads of notes. Like I need a better business card. I need a better website. I need a better show. All of these things from hearing Jeff thinking, yeah, you know what, mate, you've got all that. I need to get that. Andy Lapata I was with today. Just fantastic on networking, a real expert on networking. So there's a whole wealth of experts, and if you're in the PSA, then you can draw on all of those experts, and the thing is they become your friends and your colleagues, and you help each other out. It's a brilliant, brilliant supportive network. So if you're interested in being a professional speaker, do join the Professional Speaking Association. The website professionalspeaking.biz. If you have any questions about it, then just email me, jem@jeremynicholas.co.uk. You can join, come along to some meetings as a guest, and there's regions all over the country. I've spoken recently at PSA Thames Valley in Reading, and I spoke at PSA North Eastern Yorkshire in Leeds, and I'll be speaking at PSA London in either May or June. I'm just waiting to get confirmation of those dates, but there's PSA Scotland, there's PSA Ireland is relaunching again. Brilliant speaker called Sean Weafer has re-established that in Dublin. So my advice to you would be to look at the website, find the nearest place to you in the country where you have that. And if you're not from the United Kingdom, there's speaking organisations throughout the world, the National Speakers Association of America, the Professional Speakers Association of Southern Africa. I spoke for at their international convention in Johannesburg in 2010. All of these across the world, they're all affiliated to the Global Speakers Federation. Just check out those, get along to your region. We used to call them chapters, we call them regions now, and you can go along as a guest and just pay a small fee, and then if you're interested to join as an associate, you'll have to go through a few sort of checks, and people have to hear you speak and things, and then eventually you can become a member, and then after that, then it's a bit more of a rigorous process to get to the highest level, which is a fellow. And I was delighted that I was made a fellow at in October last year. I became a fellow of the Professional Speaking Association, along with Chris Akabusi, fellow West Ham fan, the 400 metres guy from the Olympics, and I think I was the 42nd person in the UK to become a fellow, and it's a real honour. And one of the things now I'm a fellow is I have to mentor people. Well, I say I have to. It's a pleasure to mentor people to help them get up to the next level. So it's a really supportive organisation. Check out where your meetings are. If you can, come along to our spring convention. Tickets for that are selling really fast. It's in April at the Victory Services Club. I can't remember off the top of my head what day it is. I know West Ham have got a home game that day against Wigan. So unless it moves to the Sunday, I won't be able to be there. But professionalspeaking.biz. It sounds like I'm trying to flog this organisation. All it is a members group where we all support each other. There is a board and things like that, but it doesn't make any money. All the money goes back in to the events and stuff. Professionalspeaking.biz. Day 16, that is the best tip ever. Jimmy, will you stop licking my hand and say goodbye to the people? Goodbye to the people!